is going to be sensational. Under the lights now here at Churchill Downs. They took in the idea of having primetime racing a couple years ago. They installed permanent lights in April of this past year, and now Zenyatta will have her reception.
Breeders' Cup Classic. There's the roar from the Churchill Downs crowd as the field is sent on their way, and Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta was slow into stride. She's got to be 5-6 lengths last as Zenyatta. They come past the stands first time round now, and First Dude is going on to lead Espn City. Quality Road is right there on the inside, and Hainesfield a close-up fifth. On the outside of that comes Etched. Here's Looking at Lucky racing in the 6th spot, 7 off the leaders. The pace very solid early. Blame is taken back towards the rear. On the outside of that we have Pearson Prince. In behind those two now we drop back to Patio Prado, who's down at the rail. In tight was Fly Down. Musket Man is there. And Zenyatta is dead last. Mike Smith's asking her to pick it up a little, actually. Mike Smith doesn't want to be too far back. He's asking Zenyatta to pick it up. At this stage, Zenyatta's got to be a good 18-20 lengths off the leader. They go down the backstretch now in the Breeders' Cup Classic, and First Dude is the leader. Quality Road is ridden along at the rail. Hainesfield right there third. Espn City is fourth, and those four fly. It's a big gap of 7 back to Etched. Looking at Lucky is 10 lengths off the leaders. Blame down at the rail. In behind Blame now we have Musket Man, who's still far back with Patio Prado. In behind that we have Fly Down, and Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta is last. Mike Smith trying to find somewhere to run. They bunching up at the top of the lane now, though. Hainesfield, Espn City's running a huge one as well. Looking at Lucky. Here comes Looking at Lucky. Etched is in there. Zenyatta now hooking to the grandstand side, and Zenyatta is now coming with her run. Looking at Lucky. Blame on the inside. Blame gets the lead. Zenyatta on the outside looking at Lucky. Blame. Zenyatta is flying. Blame trying to hold on. Blame and Zenyatta. Blame has won it ahead. Zenyatta ran her heart out but had to settle for second. Fly Down was third, and Looking at Lucky finished fourth. Well, there we have it, ahead will separate a historic race from Zenyatta. Tremendous run, far, far back early. Had a wind her way through. Blame got the perfect trip though, and Garrett Gomez scores ahead on Blame. Zenyatta second.
An utterly thrilling, desperate run to the wire by Zenyatta, but Blame has now emerged as what many will say as the horse of the year.
The one thing that I thought Mike and Zenyatta would run into is trying to pick his way through horses. Yes, she has an explosive run, but that small margin of error that he had to wait a time or two to find his way clear cost her the race.
What a sensational run by Zenyatta, but we've seen so many times Zenyatta pull it out just at the last minute, but running against Switch and Renterval is different from running against Blame. She deserves all the credit in the world, though, for an amazing run.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling? Mike, how you feeling?
Mikey?
Yeah. You got any breath left?
I guess I got beat, huh, Jerry?
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you something. You got to play the hand that's dealt you. And I thought you rode her brilliantly, considering you really had no place to go. You only had to tap on the brakes slightly a little bit, and you found a spot, but you just ran out of ground.
Yeah. A little bit devastated right now, Jerry. I'm trying to pull myself together.
All right, buddy.
Trying to pull himself together. Meanwhile, Garrett Gomez and Blame, and what a past 3 days it has been for Garrett Gomez. On Thursday afternoon, he went down in a bad spill, and now he wins the Breeders' Cup Classic. Caton.
Garrett, this week, the ups, the downs, tell me what's going through your mind right now.
You know what, I don't even know. I mean, I can't say enough about this horse. You know, I mean, I struggled all day. My shoulder's pretty messed up. And, you know, I mean, I iced it for the last 2 hours just trying to make it feel better. And, you know, when I got out here, there was no pain. I mean, he made the pain go away, and I'm going to be glad to see him go on and do another job. Thank you.
Garrett, as the race was unfolding, as you were making your move, did you realize what was happening in terms of Zenyatta and beating the Great Queen?
Yeah, you know, I knew she'd be coming, and I knew she's the best I've ever seen. You know, and I thought about the eighth pole that I was going to get there pretty easy because she hadn't gotten to me at all, and all of a sudden here she come. I caught her out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, come on, Papa, let's go. Let's just a little farther. Come on, she's coming. And he just kept finding and digging, and I mean, he just run unbelievable.
Congratulations. Joe?
Let's show you this finish one more time. What a thriller in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Blame just nosing out Zenyatta. Jay Privman is with John Sheriffs.
Thanks very much, Joe. John, can you describe your emotions right now?
You know, I'm just so happy with everything that Zenyatta's done, and she ran her heart out today, ran a great race, and congratulations to Blame.
Did you ever prepare yourself for her losing a race?
Early, she got squeezed this time, which kind of squirted her out of the back another length or two. Now Mike Smith has her in hand, and now this is where she's going to be, but it cost her a little momentum, and she is further back in the earlier part of the race than she ever has been before. But make no mistake about it, she's trying to get into the race, and Mike is encouraging her. When he came around the first turn, I looked over, and he wasn't just dawdling around. He was encouraging her to get in the race. It just took her a while to feel her way through this different racetrack. Now, as they went through the middle portions of the race, you can see, as we thought, Blame had about a 4 or 5 length advantage. They're both finishing right now, going into the far turn and around that turn. Zenyatta and Mike Smith trying to pick his way through traffic. Blame has less horses to navigate through. His job is easier. Mike Smith rode a heck of a race, finding a way because he had another wall to go through than Garrett did. Now that Zenyatta's out in the clear, Blame still has about a 3-length lead because of that tactical speed that he has. And she's coming hard, but she's trying to run down a very good horse.
That was the finish, the thrilling, heart-stopping photo finish for the Classic. Let's go to the winner's circle and the presentation of the Breeders'